Welcome to Baxter's weekly yoga balance pose. I'm Baxter Bell, and I'm back here at the Oakland Yoga Studio. And today I want to share with you a pose that I'm going to call the handless half-moon pose. So we're going to come into a version of half-moon pose, which is already a balance pose for sure. And we're going to see if we can bring the bottom hand off of the floor for just a few moments without disturbing the general balance of the posture. To do the first variation of this, you'll need a block. So grab a block, have it in your right hand, and let's go through it on the first side. So slide a little bit to the left side of your sticky mat, step your feet wide apart, about 3 feet, not super wide, but wide. Spin the right foot out 90 degrees, kick the left heel back about an inch. Inhaling your arms up parallel with the floor, bringing the back hand onto the back hip, bend the front knee, and lean out and place the block forward of the right foot and a little bit to the right. Step your back foot forward, and then bring yourself up into your half-moon pose. Looking down at the floor instead of looking up, start to shift the weight a little bit so you feel like you could balance on that right leg more actively, and then see if you can take the left hand off your block for a breath or two. And then bring the hand lightly back down, bend the front knee, lightly step back, and come up and out. So there's just a few moments with the hand off the block. As you get more adept at this, try doing it for longer periods of time. Slide down to the other side of your mat. We're going to turn the left foot out, kick the right heel back. Inhale the arms up, bring the hand onto the hip. We're going to reach out and down, placing the block forward into the left of your front foot. Step your back foot forward a little bit, and then bring yourself up into half-moon pose. Once you feel like you're pretty steady, your weight might have to shift back a little bit towards the heel of your bottom foot, and then you can play around with lifting the hand off the floor for just a breath or two. Bring your hand back to the block, bend your front knee, and come up and out. The second variation involves no block, so we'll try that. For those of you that are more open, you can try the second version. For those of you that are tighter, do the first version again with all the instructions essentially the same. So feet are about 3 feet apart, right foot goes out, left heel kicks back. Inhale the arms up, we're going to bring the hand onto the hip, bend the front knee, and then reach out and down to your right, and then come up into the pose. Now work that bottom leg. Once you're feeling relatively steady, you're going to let your hand come off the floor for a moment. Try not to change the general shape of your pose. Then bring the hand back down, bend the knee, and come up and out. Slide to the other side. This time we're going to turn the left foot out, kick the right heel back. Inhale, exhale the hand to the hip. We're going to bend the front knee, reach out into the left. Bring the hand to the floor, find your position, get strong through the bottom leg, and then think about lifting the hand off the floor for a few moments. Even if this side's wobblier than the first side, working with it in a good way, and then coming up and out, and stepping your feet together. Today's pose, the handless half-moon pose. Start with just a breath or 2 or 3, and then maybe gradually lengthen the time, especially if you're going to practice this maybe every other day over the course of the next week. Please follow me on my website, baxterbell.com, on my blog site, Yoga for Healthy Aging, and enjoy longer videos at your leisure at home on the practice channel Yoga U, capital letter U, online.com. I'm one of the featured teachers on their practice channel. Until the next time, thanks for joining me today. Namaste.